Hey everyone, it's Pixcalibur123, and we're going to be starting another ZC quest that's on my list. You can't really tell just from that ZB. Okay, so we're going to be playing a quest called Zelda's Butt, and honestly, I don't know where the title of this quest comes from. I mean, what is it referencing? Kind of an odd name. Although once you get past that, it's actually a pretty decent quest. So we'll get started here. And I think this is supposed to be a 210 quest, but I tested it out. It works fine in ZC 2.5. That's a good thing. And get our wooden sword. Kind of an interesting map grid there. There's more than just a bunch of blank squares. It's actually kind of detailing the kind of environment out there a little bit with different colors. And as you note, we have no sword beams. And actually, you don't get sword beams for a very long time, and you'll see why that's the case. A very specific reason why you don't get sword beams. Yeah, we got some stuff to buy. Probably want to at least get that boomerang. Now, luckily there's a lot of grass around here. I'm gonna cut this for extra money. Now, this quest has a lot of optional stuff, and that's actually the majority of this quest. Although I think there are some things that could have been changed in it, and I'll show you what. I think could have been done a little better in it. I mean, I know it's optional, but I think most of the quest is actually going to be the optional stuff. Oh, just cutting all the grass here. Again, luckily, good sources of hearts and stuff. I guarantee I keep my health up. Kinda got interesting sprites for some of these enemies. And this thing over here, we're not going to be able to do anything for a very long time. Pretty much just have to make a mental note of it. I'll pretty much just make a full circle and pick them enough money to buy a boomerang. And in this quest, the boomerang collects everything in its path. So, I'm not sure if that's just a 2.1 thing, or is there an option to enable, the boomerang to collect only one item at a time. I think most of the quests I play that are originate in 2.5 just have, the boomerang only collects one item at a time. I'm actually looking for some bombs now. I might as well just scoop up more money while I'm at it. Oh, there we go. Now, I'm not sure about this screen. I mean, look at this. We've got a whole mess of Octoroks on a very tiny bridge. I don't exactly have room to maneuver here. Pretty good idea just to leave one enemy behind, just for safety reasons. Oh, not a bad place to grind for money. Find a lot of red levers in this area. And there's your ropes, which now are basically, again, just snakes. Okay, so into this mine. This actually isn't even the main entrance. This is actually a side entrance. I might as well go this way to pick up some goodies. Alright, piece of heart. And that's the first of a lot of heart pieces in this quest. Then again, a good number of them are kind of the optional parts. But we're gonna be trying to get everything here. Since the main quest itself isn't that long, just to add a little more to the LP, or just a quest in general. You can pick up all this stuff. Already picking up a fair amount of cash. I end up just getting that magic shield then. It's like 120 or something. Kind of hard to tell what you get from... essentially it's level 1. A lot of screens with kind of desert area, so chances for finding a lot of red levers for free money. actually can get this heart piece while we're at it. Yeah, it's on the other side of this cave, and yeah, you can blow up that rock, but I believe that's a door repair charge. Although I don't think there's that much secret money, bombing walls. Most of the secret money you'll find is just kind of sitting out there for you. I don't remember how many screens you have to go before enemies respawn. It was like 5 or 6 screens. Putting that to my advantage. All these 5 dropping already. Holy smokes. Okay, I'm not sure why the creator put, I think it's 10 Octorocks on such a cramped bridge. Again, just easiest to leave one enemy behind. And you gotta be a little bit careful in this quest because bombs do hurt you. So you don't want to be just recklessly throwing bombs out there. Oh, I've been picking up a lot of money already. Might as well get some of my purchases out of the way. Odd you have bats in the overworld. You'd think they'd just be in the caves or something. And that just gives you a clue what you need to get rid of this. Not gonna be doing that for just a little bit. Now you can actually go left. It's actually pretty interesting how the creator designs this map. You actually just wrap around the other end of this grid. It's actually kind of an interesting way to get from side to side. Now we actually can't do anything over there anyway, so just make a note of that for later. Okay, this is the actual entrance into the mine. And since this is just a little short intro dungeon, little mini dungeon, little short map. Although I think you're gonna find there's some deficiencies in the map. The map isn't all that helpful because it's not very accurate. I mean, you see those squares, but the map ends up usually a lot bigger than what's given there. And just in this example, you see those rooms below. That was that other path to reach the heart piece, but it's not labeled on this map. So kind of just take the map you're given with a grain of salt. Which map and compass are kind of useless in this place because it's not that big a place to go through. And we got a Stalfo stuck in the corner there. Apparently that's a walkable space for whatever reason. Yeah, easiest if you come in here with at least a boomerang. And having the magic shield's actually a bit of a bonus as well, because here you fight Aquamentus. If you don't have magic shield, then just using bombs might be the easiest way to go. Kind of hard to tell the locks apart, and this looks like a regular lock, but I think this is actually a boss lock. And pick up the power bracelet, and we actually need that to get into level 1 anyway. So it's like you may as well just pick it up. I'm just kind of getting sort of reckless at this point because of all the grass here. I'm pretty much guaranteed refills. Might as well just go around taking out more red levers. Pick up more money. I think these cacti actually hurt you. And if you touch them, it only does like half heart, so luckily it's not that much. You accidentally bump into one of them. I'm picking up a lot of money already. Interesting sprites for the blue levers. And I think you need the power bracelet to get this piece of heart. Nice to enter level 1 with a extra heart container. Though it doesn't really make a big difference in the big picture. And there's nothing in the center area. This is actually where you would warp to if you use the whistle. And yes, there's a whistle in this quest. So that's one of your warp points. And you know what, I might as well just buy this enemy bait right now, since I have a lot of spare cash at this point. I don't remember how much enemy bait you need, actually. I don't think it's that many. But you do need at least one to pick up something nice. Okay, so going in here, this is level 1. Into the desert ruins. Alright, so next part we'll start going through at least part of level 1. Alright, see you guys later.